Hello Nauticus family! Back again with another monthly recap and update. For those of you who don't know me already, obviously you might see me a lot on Telegram. I am Jonathan, I am the CEO and co-founder of Nauticus. Today I want to just kind of give everyone a recap of the travels we had in the last 3 weeks. Last week we came back to Australia, and since then just follow-up calls, catch-ups, restructuring of the company at a massive scale, so no time whatsoever to stop all throughout the weekend. So today what we wanted to do was just kind of give you an update, what we have done in the 2 weeks while we were traveling, what we're going to do right now and the direction we're heading towards, as well as a bit of explanation in terms of our extension and bonus sale. And lastly, a bit of an FAQ session and an opportunity to share with everyone how our lifestyle is like, just more casual and relaxing for today. So ties off, all right? So firstly, we on this trip visited Shanghai, Hong Kong, Shenzhen, which is in China, and Italy and Taiwan. The purpose of this trip had three core reasons. Number one, to have the final meet or second last meeting with our larger scale investors or fund managers and a bit of a catch-up, face-to-face meetings. But secondly, strategic partners and alliances for our long-term growth plan and our branding all over the world, as well as establishing locations and bases. Which comes to our third point, finding and establishing our global presence. So we currently have very small and dispersed teams everywhere in the world, overall nearly about 80 people across the globe, including Philippines, India, Canada, USA, and now we have Hong Kong, and China is nearly being established as well. Taiwan is a place we're also looking at, but we're looking to grow further as well and making it a really global brand to support our global audience and youth members. During this trip, look at our Medium. Please do keep following us, but a couple of things that are really established. Number one, we've successfully got into the Ethereum Alliance, the EEA, which is a great achievement. We're very excited for that. Secondly, we have engaged in R&D, initial agreements with R&D for our mining operations. So we've actually somewhat propelled our project forward from our long-term timeline, making our exchange a lot more user-friendly and a better use case for our coins, which also explains the bonus sale and extension to make sure that we give the users the best experience, the best quality and return on their participation as possible. Now, from this, we are in an agreement, in a relationship with them for an initial R&D, which means that we're going to be going through the case of how to make mining machines more efficient and on a global and industrial quality scale. These guys we've now working together with is involved with the major brands like Huawei, like Apple phones, like Lenovo, and they have 16,000 staff doing 93 million items every year. So it's a great opportunity for us. We're trying to make ourselves into that level and support the industry better along with what our vision is, making sure it's as environmental friendly as possible and improving the growth of the blockchain space. Secondly, we've now established relationships with our e-commerce platform partners, and we at this moment would like to welcome anybody who have these kind of interests or are involved in a blockchain project that would like to go in this direction. Please contact us. We'd love to get you involved. Essentially, the goal is this. We want to connect traditional businesses with new and innovative technology as well as a blockchain space under one platform, really encompassing the values of blockchain, which is a community, bringing people together and establishing proper use case. Doesn't matter how good your idea is and how awesome your project is, whether it be transportation, whether it be the health ledger. If nobody's using it, then it really doesn't make a difference. And what we want to do is make sure that we can bring people together into this space and help the adoption grow faster. And so that's kind of where this space started. We are working together now with eGalaxy Solutions. We have an initial agreement and understanding to find out how we can push this thing forward. Another organization in China as well, and we're looking at growing this more. We have a few more discussions in place. So that also propelled that e-commerce platform forward a little bit. We don't know how much, obviously it's not quantifiable. Now, next thing, what have we been doing every day at Nauticus? I think a lot of people might be quite curious about that. I'll tell you my daily life. Everybody's a bit different. We got Sam, we got Andrew in the room behind us, and we got some other team members on that side as well. every day for Jonathan. I rock up 9 o'clock, maybe 9:30, depends on how late I sleep the night before. We go through a team meeting every week, once a week, and as well as small bits and piece meetings during the week. We also go through, I go through the operation, and I go through structuring and expanding the company in the direction that we need to be. We are currently undergoing massive growth plans for the preparation of the new relationships we've established, as well as through the enormous growth that we did not expect for our registered users that we have on our platform. So if you have anybody that you'd like to recommend, please do send through an email to hr@nauticus.io, hr@nauticus.io, for us to kind of get you guys involved on an international scale externally or even internally in-house team members. So that's kind of where we've been up to a lot. A lot of the financials and administration side I kind of handle as well, the legality work, paperwork I also handle, as well as managing a team, assigning tasks, reviewing tasks, and so on. That's kind of where I come into play and what most of my time is spent on. The day goes from 9 a.m. to about 2 a.m., 3 a.m. at night every day, and on a 7-day-a-week basis. Every fortnight I do a sleep-in on a weekend to catch up on that stress level. So next thing. Plans. Next step. What we want to do is within a week or maybe a week and a half, we want to go on our second world tour. We want to follow up on some relationships we have established, as well as new relationships we've gained during the trip we've been on. We're wanting to travel back to China and Japan this time, as well as Europe and India locations. The tickets are not locked in yet, but those are the countries we want, as well as going back to Hong Kong and Taiwan to follow up on the relationships we have there. So locking down on existing relationships as well as creating new ones. So that's kind of the direction. So if you have any thoughts or wants on meeting and catching up, even for just a coffee, feel free to shoot that email over to support@nauticus.io. We'd love to get to have a chat with you, have a meet and greet with our fan bases. We really love this community that we've built. Now, next thing, we also would love to have more YouTubers involved, more people reviewing us, get the community together, talking about where this industry is going, just from an educational perspective. Our Medium blog, we continuously push out quality news articles. It's not about us, it's about everyone that's involved. Our Telegram group is absolutely amazing. Just chats. Last Friday, I actually decided to open up my Telegram and finally reply 3 weeks worth of conversations, all the way from April 23rd, I think was the last time I was tagged in it. 12 a.m. I thought I'll spend about an hour on it. I ended up finishing replying everything at 4:30 a.m. It was an exhilarating experience, to be honest. It's actually more funny and entertaining than it was tiresome, because the conversations that's involved. We got one Telegram member who was asking a lot of intense questions, and we don't shy away from it. If you guys join our Telegram, you would know we don't mind what kind of questions you push at us, as long as it's supportive and part of the community. If you do spams or advertisements, we don't let you do that. Now, a lot of really complex questions. We're thinking, what's going on here? And 30 minutes later, we had a response. He assessed our whole entire project and matched up all our videos and our registration with Austrac regulator, etc. Matched up all the addresses alongside our videos and verified that we are legitimate, we are in fact in Australia, etc., etc. And it was very funny for us because, you know, we've always been doing it this way. We know we're right, but we didn't realize people out there are, you know, still having these concerns and stuff. And it was great that he was able to bring that up and really address the community. And that conversation really turned into a very positive and entertaining conversation, as well as a lot of humor that our members are sharing. And our group at the moment is just over 10,000 members. We'd love to have more people join our Telegram group and have that conversation. So please, any questions, any FAQs, please leave it in the comments below. Anything you want to add, any recommendations or feedback. Our beta for our phone app for Android is now out. We have a secluded test group on Telegram, so if you wanted to join our pilot test, you can join that as well. So we have our Android app, which our feedback currently has been very positive. I think we have 16 reviews already on the App Store, and it's currently like 4.5 stars or something out of 5. And the user case, the functionality, the extra information that we want to provide to make it a great experience for all the traders out there is in place. Our website, a new version is already in place. We should see it in a couple of weeks. I'm already getting goosebumps just thinking about it because the amount of extra features we put in to make it a tailored experience for the users based on your feedback. It really just gets me excited. So that's all I have to say for today. Please do remember to register on nauticus.io/sign up or sign in if you're already there. For users, as part of this bonus extension period, users to reward early contributors, users who were in the 20% bonus or 30% bonus, your bonus will be honored again to allow you to kind of go back in there. If you missed out on purchasing early, you can go back in there. For late joiners, you still get the 5% bonus as well. So we make sure we make it as fair as possible as part of our token metrics and so on. Nauticus.io, our medium is not at Nauticus, and our Twitter is at NauticusEN. Please do join us and our Telegram group if you want to here and there have a chat with myself or any of our team members as well. Thanks guys. Jonathan again from Nauticus. I'll catch you again in a couple weeks' time.